Good morning, ladies. So I just thought I would do a quick update. So I did deliver the girls yesterday. Um, uh, I'm sorry, via C-section. Baby A was 4 pounds, 3 ounces. Baby B was 4 pounds, 11 ounces. Since I was technically 34 weeks and 6 days yesterday, both girls were required to go to the NICU because the policy at the hospital states that hold on, any baby that's born before 35 weeks has to go to the NICU. So that's where they are. They're not on any type of tubes or breathing machines or anything. Um, they're doing really good. I did manage to go down there last night for the first time to be able to hold them. I went there to see them, obviously, before they brought me to my room after the C-section, but I wasn't able to hold them. So last night, I think I went down for a couple of hours. My husband and I went down for a couple of hours, and I was able to hold them. I was actually able to nurse both of them. They both latched on really well. Um, Nothing much really came out. So at this point, pumping, um, trying to get on a regular schedule with pumping between every 2 to 3 hours, but just trying to alternate between the pumping, the pain, um, and discomfort and so on. So I'm not really getting that pumping out every 2 to 3 hours like I want to, but this is only day 2, so we'll see. Um, so as far as what happened yesterday, I don't even remember if I said it in the other video, but as most of you ladies can recall, oh my gosh, can recall, over the past few weeks I haven't been feeling well. Had a lot of swelling in my hand, my feet, but every time I go to the doctor, my blood pressure and everything was normal. I never had a high reading. So I was also having headaches and stuff like that this week. Well, I think it was today is what, Wednesday? Is today Wednesday or Thursday? Today is Thursday, so Tuesday I had a really bad headache, and I took 2 500 milligram Tylenols. Um, and usually, if I take the 2 500 milligram Tylenol, I'll feel better within a few hours or so. But this time I didn't feel better. I still had the bad headache all throughout the day and throughout the night. So excuse me. Um, I was just spending the day pretty much trying to think about whether or not I wanted to go to the ER or not. I was already scheduled to have a C-section at 36 weeks and 1 day, which would have been July 1st. So I was just kind of trying to figure out what, what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Um, so eventually, after my husband got off from work that night, I told him I still had a bad headache, and he was like, "Let's just go get it checked out. Better to be safe than sorry." So we got dressed. I'm sorry. At that point, it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and we went to the emergency room. They sent us straight to labor and delivery, and they checked my blood pressure, and I can't remember exactly what it was. It was like 175 over something. I think 175 over 101 or something. I can't remember, but it was obviously high. And again, throughout the entire pregnancy, I never had a high reading for my blood pressure, so that was abnormal. And then I was having contractions about 2 to 3 minutes apart. So it was just a rough morning. At that point, they were trying to decide what they were going to do. They said there's a 99% chance they were going to just do a C-section that morning versus sending me home, because if they would send me home, I could possibly have a seizure or a stroke. So um, they called my OB, and my OB suggested to just go ahead and get the girls out. The girls were doing fine, um, but get the girls out. Maybe that'll lower my blood pressure, but there was no need to continue on with the pregnancy. Hold on. There was no need to continue on with the pregnancy with my blood pressure being that high. And so that was like 7 o'clock in the morning at that point. They said by 8:15 we will probably be prepping for a C-section. So everything happened pretty fast. Um, took a while to get the epidural in because of the way that my spine is. I kind of suspected that, considering the fact that I had an issue with the lumbar puncture a while back. But anyway, we got that done. And we had the C-section. The girls were born. Baby A is Summer, and baby B is Skylar. Summer was born at 9:03, and Skylar was born at 9:04. The C-section went very easy. There was no issues, no complications. Um, they brought the girls over for me to see them, and I was so out of it pretty much. I just can hardly even remember anything. I can hardly just remember anything from that morning. But after, I think they weighed Skylar, but they didn't weigh Summer. They decided to just go ahead and take them out to the NICU and go ahead and get them weighed and check them out and stuff like that. So my husband went with them to the NICU, and that was pretty much it. They, sewed me back up and rolled me out to recovery, and I stayed in recovery for an hour. And at that point, my husband decided to leave the NICU for a few minutes to come to recovery to check on me because he was having a ball with the girls in the NICU. So he's up there changing diapers and carrying on. But so yeah, I stayed in recovery for an hour, and then the nurse said that she was going to take me to my room, and she said before she take me to my room, she would take me to the NICU so I can see the girls. So we did that, and then I came to my room and pretty much got settled in. Basically, we spent the day um, trying to get comfortable with this catheter in. I'm like the worst person when it comes to catheters because I just hate them. I'm very uncomfortable with catheters. But we were trying to get my blood pressure down. My blood pressure is still high. They put me on blood pressure medicine via IV. It still was high. So then they ended up adding a pill to that regimen, and it's still high. Um, what else is going on? High blood pressure. Oh yeah, I was also dehydrated. So that's the reason why that I have to keep this catheter in. It's because I'm severely dehydrated, or at least I was at that point. As of this morning, Thursday morning, I'm starting to get a little bit better. I'm starting to actually urinate because I really wasn't even urinating. My OB said when she went in to do the C-section and she saw my bladder, it was all dry. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with me. But at this point, I just finished pumping. My husband just took the little bit that I did pump upstairs to the NICU for the girls. Um, and I'm just trying to blow out this pain in my stomach from the C-section cut. It's killing me. It feels like I have gas. Maybe that's a gas bubble. I can't really tell what's going on because, like I said, it's just a lot of discomfort from the catheter as well as the C-section cut and whatever else is going on, whether it's gas or whatever. So, anyway, I'm gonna drink some hot tea because they just bought me some hot tea. I've been on a liquid diet from yesterday until today. Um, and they said hopefully this hot tea will help relieve or alleviate some of this gas. Um, so that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and go because I see we're rolling up on 11 minutes. And I'll do another update at some other point. But just wanted to give you guys an FYI. Everything is good. Thank you for your support and your prayers. The girls are well. I'm well. My husband is well. And we're just getting through the next few days. Trying to get back to normal, I guess. All right. I'll talk with you ladies soon. Bye.